is with me this morning. You can see the futures activity on the left-hand side of your screen. All right, David, I got to talk NVIDIA. They just became the world's most valuable company, got that topping Microsoft. How much longer can this incredible run of NVIDIA go on?
Well, Stuart, you've asked the million-dollar question here. I mean, NVIDIA's up 173% on the year in comparison to 19% for Microsoft. And obviously, this is noteworthy. Taking the lead like this is a very, very, very significant thing. But how long will it last for? That's a great question. Once you become so big, it becomes very challenging to continue with that type of a trend. But I think what NVIDIA did really, really well is there was two psychological effects that happened when they did that 10-to-1 split here a couple Mondays ago. And what ultimately happened was the perception of value increases when you go from $1,200 a share down to $120. Right? Because if you were buying bi-weekly and dollar cost averaging, for $1,200, you can only maybe buy one share, and now you could buy 10. So it's perceived you got more. The other part to that is that, when you see NVIDIA down there at 120, 135, you think, well, shoot, it's been at 1,200 before. It's going to go back up to that level. Even though it's not logic, that's just how people think. So NVIDIA may run a little bit more just based on some of the psychology, but it's getting pretty top heavy.
David, there must be a lot of people like me who just don't have a strong enough stomach to go in and buy a stock that's gone up 173% this year. There's a lot of people like me, surely.
No question, Stuart. And I think that those who have had the stomach to get there kind of see different markers like this that we've achieved. And we go, you know what? Maybe it's an okay time to, pump the brakes a little bit. Up 173%. Essentially, we went from a $100 billion company 5 years ago to the biggest in the world. That is a massive, massive lift. So I think that there's going to be some profit taking here. And I think that many have a similar sentiment as you do.
Okay, I'm just going to change the subject for a second. I don't have much time to cover this, but I find it intriguing. We are printing $1 trillion every 100 days. But the market doesn't seem to be responding to that, nor does the economy. Give me 30 seconds on the danger of trillion-dollar printing every 100 days.
If your outgo exceeds your income, your upkeep will be your downfall. This is true of the United States government. This is true of the consumer. We're in big trouble right now. 35 trillion essentially on the balance sheet. Biden's added about 10 since he's taken office 3.5 years ago. This is unsustainable. The last part to that is Medicare and Social Security are about 66% of all federal taxes received. We do a lot more than just two things in this world as the federal government. We have a lot of challenges in front of us here, and a lot can go wrong from this plate.
We really do. David Stryzewski, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again real soon. You have a good holiday, please. Thanks. The environment